Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new Let's Play of the game American McGee's Alice, the 2000s Gothic version of Alice in Wonderland. I played the sequel and I really enjoyed it, and I felt like it was about time that I played the original game. So I will admit, this is the second time I'm trying this video because the first attempt, basically what happened was the gameplay sound, you couldn't hear me because the gameplay sound was coming out of my headphones and it was going back into the microphone. And just to avoid that happening again, I am going to go into the audio settings and turn it down, which wouldn't affect you listening to this because the gameplay sound's being recorded separately, and I'm hoping it'll be much more louder. I'm not really quite sure. Well, I'm not an expert on like audio stuff, so I'm not going to know what else to change. But yeah, the volume, I'll quiet it down a little bit, but at the same time, I do want to hear. So yeah, I have played the beginning of the game. But it would probably take like an episode or two to catch up where everything is new, and it'll become a blind playthrough, which is something that I prefer. So I'm a bit annoyed that I'm having to redo this, but yeah, the commentary was just unbearable. So I hope everything's a lot more better this time. Right, well, I'm not doing easy because I feel like that would be too cowardly. Medium would probably make sense. Hard's too hard. Nightmare's too hard. Like, I've never played this game before, so I feel like medium probably makes more sense. But I'll shut up now for the cutscene.
Wake up, Dormy. It's time for the tea party.
I've got one. Why is a raven like a writing desk? Oh dear, oh dear! Ah!
You must save Alice.
Wake up, Alice! Wake up!
Mom? Dad?
Alice.
Mom! Father?
I can't sleep!
Get out, Alice.
Save yourself, Alice! Get out of the house! Ah, Alice!
Poor dear. After all these years, maybe that old rabbit will bring her around.
Save us, Alice!
Okay, so, oh yeah, I forget it goes straight into another cutscene, doesn't it?
Please don't dawdle, Alice. We're very late indeed.
You've gone quite mangy, Cat, but your grin's a comfort.
And you've picked up a bit of an attitude, still curious and willing to learn, I hope.
Wonderland's become quite strange. How is one to find her way?
As knowing where you're going is preferable to being lost, ask. Rabbit knows a thing or two, and I myself don't need a weather vane to tell which way the wind blows. Let your need guide your behavior. Suppress your instinct to lead. Pursue, rabbit.
Oh, I do love... Right, are we playing? I do love the original character designs. Like, I mean, they're not obviously that original, because they're based off of Alice in Wonderland, obviously. But I do love the original, like, creativity that I feel like American...
Our land is destroyed. Our spirit crushed.
Reminds me of the asylum. Is there no joy here?
Slavery and happiness do not dwell in the same house.
When the path is problematical, consider a leap of faith. Ride the wind.
An issue that I remember having is that every time I go to speak, is that like a character would want to come speak to me, and it'd be good to for gameplay reasons.
Stir up no trouble, stranger. The Red Queen's agents are ruthless.
I'm not afraid of her or her creatures. Never was, really. You should stand up to them.
Defiance is useless. While the Queen reigns, only death can release us from this misery.
Or her death, I suppose.
Meta-essence is the life force of Wonderland. That of your enemies is especially potent. Collect what you can. Use it wisely.
Yeah, as I was saying, every time I want to go speak, another character will basically interrupt me, and it's yeah, it makes sense, but at the same time, it's I feel like there's going to be parts where I'm going to, be stuck somewhere.
Your knife is necessary, but not sufficient. Always collect what's useful. Reject only your ignorance, and you may survive.
Right, yeah, this is where we get the knife, so, for combat and that. And I believe we get into, a little first battle here. I believe, one of the car dudes come out of nowhere, right?
Everyone seems completely dejected. Are things really as bad as all that?
The truth would reduce you to a blubbering baby. Are you the savior Rabbit has been telling us about all this time?
I shouldn't think so. I'm a person. And just now, I wish to get very small. About this big.
Calls for serious twisting. You'll need to go sideways, not forward. If I knew how, I'd go sideways myself.
Not twisted, small. I wish to become about this big.
The fortress of doors holds such secrets, but it will take more than a wish to get inside.
Doors have locks. Locks need keys, which you don't have. Let's hope the doors are open.
And if not, there may be more than one way to skin a cat, if you'll pardon the expression.
Most unpleasant metaphor. Please avoid it in the future.
Yeah, as I was saying, I can't remember what I was saying. Yeah, I think one of the car dudes come out of here. There we go. Get into a little first battle here, which is... they're not that hard. I feel like it's going to get harder as we go on. So yeah, the red stuff's basically our health, and then the blue stuff's basically our durability. I don't think I can pick up this one because I've got full health. And yeah, I'm guessing it is going to get harder. With games, I remember Returns. I don't remember getting stuck.
Few find the way. Some don't recognize it when they do. Some don't ever want to.
I don't remember getting stuck as much.
Rabbit told us a champion would come. Are you that champion?
Perhaps. Can you get me inside the Fortress of Doors?
Oh no, I wouldn't dare. Since the upheaval, we've all become gutless half-wits. I can barely risk crossing the road. But make your way to the mines, the deepest pit. There's one wiser and braver than myself who might help. He still lives free.
Yeah, as I was saying, with Returns... why'd everyone speak?
Try to put true even here.
Right, come down here. There we go, okay, am I able to speak?
Hanging ropes are as good as step ladders to those who know how to use them.
Yeah. There we go, I've used it. I've actually, don't think I've actually used the rope when I first played this. I think I fell down there, and I don't know if I had to go through there, and then, had to do something else. Which I may or may not have to do again. Yeah, okay, because I have to, get that door to open up.
Why do you pursue me to this deserted place?
To benefit from your wisdom.
Even blurred vision is valued by the blind. If I were clever, the Should I cower in this slag heap? I'm not wise, girl. I've just grown old.
I wish to get very small, no bigger than a mouse. Do you know how I might do that?
Only that? Oh, yes. I could manage that. For a price.
I have nothing of value.
You have nerve and your health. Mine are nearly gone. I've seen too much suffering, and I smoke too much, you see.
What must I do?
In the Card Guard's compound, a particularly rough diamond holds a key. Retrieve it. I will repay the favor.
Okay. The thing is, I feel like it's going to get to a point, because obviously I am paying attention to all the dialogue in that. I feel like it's going to get to a point where it's going to be like, I'm going to run out of things to say, and like none of the characters or no one on screen is going to be speaking to me, and it's just going to be awkward silence that I'm going to have to end up cutting out. Whereas at the moment, I'm having this issue of currently needing to speak. I don't think there's dialogue during this, so I could speak during this cutscene. I feel like I'm always going to have something to say at the moment, it being the first episode. And I feel like all the characters are going to have things to say as well, being the beginning of the game. And yeah, it's just, I feel like I'm just going to get constantly interrupted. What was I saying earlier? Yeah, with returns, okay, no, I did get stuck. I do remember the cards bit of the game. But it's like, but I never really ended up getting lost. I don't think. I ended up getting stuck because I get to a bit where I found it a bit difficult to continue. But I don't think I've ever got lost and had to look up a Let's Play, because that is something I famously do during my Let's Plays. It's just cheat and look up other people's Let's Plays. But I'm going to try and avoid that as much as possible. Alright, we're getting to our second battle. If I jump around, it's like a tactic I use during these like games. It's like if I jump around, it kind of like avoids getting hit. And then pick up this, which I believe is the pack of playing cards that like we can use.
It's a staple of juvenile humor, but when the deck slices and dices, it's no laughing matter.
And these are very good for like the flying dudes that we're going to encounter later on. I don't know the names of the characters. But it also affects the durability. Oh, actually, like my health is like halfway down, so it's also quite good to like avoid these like attacks. So I might just do this until, oh no, there's another one as well, until my durability goes down, then I'm gonna have to like be forced to go up to them. Oh, that's like, that heart was like full health. And then is this something we can pick up? There we go. And yeah, the other thing I wanted to mention, if I'm able to, is like with Returns being like one of my favorite games of all times, something that I like wanted to do at some point, maybe not anytime soon, is I wanted to collect like the figurines, because I know I think the figurines were like based off of the first game. Oh, I'm getting hit by this one that's over here. Oh, it's so bad when I like they're able to like throw stuff at you back. Am I able to? I don't know if that's actually hitting them. I might just have to run. Yeah, like the figurines are like based off of the first game. I don't know if there's any ones based off of the second game. And with like Returns being one of my favorite games, is like I did want to collect the figurines, but I feel like it probably makes sense to play the first game first. But the figurines are like got ridiculous prices.
You have the key. Very resourceful. Rabbit's confidence is not misplaced. He is no fool.
I certainly hope he is not.
Use the key to free my clan from the oppressive burden they carry. Any fight against the Queen's tyranny is a good fight. They've suffered...
I'm sure I'm very sorry for them, sir. Really I am. But what about me getting small?
Didn't sound sorry. Who's this happy-looking fella over here? Yeah, okay. As I was saying, I think I can speak during this. The figurines. Oh, I thought I could speak, and you have
Inside
to
the fortress,
go ahead and
you'll
tell me
find
something.
certain items for creating a concoction that will make you small.
What items exactly?
Items, girl. You'll know them when you see them. Speaking of seeing things, we should avoid the card guard's notice. Hang on. Damn it. We've been seen.
Okay, you do think you'd be able to control this bit, but it's still the cutscene. Yeah, like, the figurine for Alice is like 60 quid. That's 60 great British pounds, because I'm British. And it's obviously a lot more if you want to get, like, into, like, the box collection, so it's not something I plan on doing anytime soon, but it's just something that, like, I don't know, when I eventually...
Break through such walls. But for now, jump!
When I eventually become rich making these little Let's Play videos, like, I know they're like, oh, got someone over here coming at me. Also, oh no, I fell off. Why did I respawn over here? What was I saying? Yeah, because I know, like, obviously, like, Let's Plays of, like, old 2000 games are obviously in right now. And I'm going to end up getting a load of views. Even though, realistically, that's not going to happen. But, yeah, no, like, if I ever did end up having, like, the money for it, I would love to collect, like, some of the figurines they have. Maybe not box, because that would be, like... That's, like, twice the price. I don't know, yeah, it was just something that intrigued me, really. But I felt like I have to at least play the original game to eventually want to. I feel like... And obviously, like, with Returns being one of my favourite games of all time, I feel like I would enjoy the original. But, you know, so far I can't speak. So far I am. I'm curious to know if I would prefer it over Returns or not. Because it's like, I do love the I mean, Returns obviously is like, does feel like an old game now, probably. It's just, to me, obviously this is like, I don't know, I feel like there was a bigger step between like this and Returns to, I don't know, maybe like Returns to a modern game, but maybe that's because I don't really play much modern games, so I wouldn't know. But I don't know, I feel like the gap was a lot more bigger back then. Yeah, these dudes are like really difficult to get. Oh, thank God. Oh, and thank God that heart also gives me like my durability up as well. So I can like throw these cards at them. And then, come on, get this one as well. Oh no, I thought I got them both. Why are you still alive? Right, let me get my cards out. I'm like struggling with the controls slightly. Yeah, no, I prefer like the this sort of like aesthetic of a game. And I feel like the age of the game definitely makes it like, it's definitely something I prefer. But then I feel like the Returns probably have, I feel like probably is much more better as like with like the gameplay mechanics and that. And it's probably like overall a much more better game. I just feel like I might prefer this, but I will come to a better conclusion during the end of the game. I do love every time I go through a loading screen. It's like a little map, but I can't really see it because like I feel like back when you probably originally played this game, I feel like you'd probably be on the loading screen a lot more longer. But because I'm playing like on a modern laptop, not on laptop, because I'm playing on a modern PC, I feel like. This is, I don't know, I love this bit. I love this bit, and I feel like I'm getting to near the end of where I ended up my last attempt. Because this is like OP. Yeah, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Oh no, I'm gonna die. No, wow, how am I? I don't know how I died there. It was like really OP as well. Where did I end off? Also, do I still have my old saves? Because if I have my old saves from my last attempt, that'll give me like more confidence in terms of like, okay, I do, I think, yeah, because I want to make sure obviously like nothing's wrong and I am able to save. Right, what was this one? Yeah, it's weird, because I don't think I died in the last attempt either. Load game, delete game, oh, load game. Yeah, oh yeah, the menus. Not the menus, loading screen. Yeah, I feel like I want to like properly look at the map, but I feel like the fact that I'm playing like on a modern PC is like I'm not stuck on the loading screen long enough to actually get a good look at the map. But yeah, we'll do this bit here, and like I don't know how often it saves, because obviously the game always saves. No, I'm again. Why? This didn't happen last time. Load up. I might just have to ignore them. I don't know, I love that little bit, but it's just I keep getting attacked. Okay, yeah, the door still opens regardless. Yeah, it's like I don't know when the game decides to autosave. Also, okay, they can't come in. Ow. And I remember struggling a slight bit with here, because I didn't know like when the paths would come and like where they would go. I don't know, for some reason it felt like they would take ages to spawn in. Also, the actual platform inside of things. It's a bit of a pain. I don't know, I feel like every time I move, I feel a little bit light, if that makes sense. I feel like every time I drop, it sort of like pushes me a little bit forward. There we go. Right. I really want this bit to save. But I don't know if it does. How do I know if it saves or not? I have no clue. Alright, we'll continue on until I get to a point where I feel like, what's attacking me? Oh, those flying things. Oh, I hate them. Right, okay, and then I have to come down here.
The proper order of things is often a mystery to me. You too?
So I gotta like hit these switches in a specific order. And I don't know if it's like something that I could easily work out, or if it's something the game's like, oh, it's just completely random. I don't know, it's like, I take it like there is a way I'm supposed to find out. But I don't know. Ow. Right, okay, come back down here. So move that one, and I'll leave the last one hanging. I might have to flick all the switches. I can't remember how I did this last time. See, I don't know if there's like... How am I supposed to know which order? No! Oh, okay, he's still alive. What? So I swear somebody just tried to spawn in over there. Right, okay, get rid of him. And I think if I die now, I don't think he'll respawn. Oh. Give me that. There we go. And then... move these. There we go, I think. If the doors decide to stay open. Right, okay, and then... I could probably get these dudes from here, to be honest. I mean, it's a bit annoying you falling down because it's like you can't really grab anything from them. Actually, I mean, say I'm on full health, so it doesn't really matter either way. Right, then go through here, and then I'm hoping. Just get rid of you. Oh yeah, there was a little bit of parkour over here as well. That's annoying. I remember it being a platformer, and you get like the two worst things, like actual parkour, and then like I don't know how puzzly this gets. Like I don't know if that thing with like the switches count as a puzzle, or if it's just something. Yeah, because like I keep falling off. Okay, can I do this in like one attempt? Nope, I can't. Alright, second attempt. There we go. That was easy. Ow. And I think in my last attempt, I think this is where I where I last was. Oh no, don't. Oh, no, I died. Oh no, it's the pain, cause like, nah, don't tell me I end off all the way over here. No, that's not fair, right? Oh, don't tell me I've got to do all that again. Right, if I do, I might have to end the video here, because it's like I'm basically where I was in the last video, or like the last attempt I did. And then from here, like once I've done all this again, then we can continue on, and part 2 should hopefully be where it all starts off being a blind playthrough. So I do appreciate anyone who's going to be sticking around for the Let's Play series. I know Let's Play series, I know I was making a joke earlier, but they're not that good on YouTube these days if you actually like care about views and that. And like obviously going forward, I feel like I feel like only the first episode is the one that actually gets like, I'm not saying this will get views, but I'm just saying like everything after it will end up getting less views, because you kind of need to watch the first one to watch the ones afterwards. And I feel like as time goes on, people are going to like click less, unless anything weird happens. But yeah, I feel like I can't speak. Alright, no, I feel like anything after this video will obviously get like less views. So that's why Let's Plays I wouldn't be strongly recommended. But I don't know, it's going to be a passion for me having like a complete playthrough of this game, because it is something that like might end up, don't know why I did that. It might be something that ends up being like one of my favourite games, so it'd be nice to capture like my first playthrough. And then as in terms of like returns, because I played that in like outside of a Let's Play, I may or may not return. I mean, at some point, I don't plan maybe like straight away, but I do at some point maybe do a returns Let's Play as well. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I don't know. I just want to say thank you anyone if anyone decides to stick around. And yeah, appreciate it. And I'll see you all next one. Very much, and goodbye.